Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back from the YugioPro Duel video. Drytron post Lightning Overdrive. I think everyone already has heard or seen the news is that the Devianart is going to be released in the TCG. Not sure about the correct release date of Lightning Overdrive, but I think it's going to be in a few months. So it's still, a long road ahead for Drytrons, especially because they need Fafnir as well, right? Their link or Exceed, right? Rank 1 Exceed. And both these cards are just straight upgrades for the deck. Devianart is basically a far better Manju or Senju, whatever. It's a tuner searchable of Eva. This is very similar to like an OCG list bar, of course, Maxi, and I'm sure that most people already saw like, like your standard Alpha Zeta combo featuring Fafnir and of course your Devianart, right? Again, very similar to the OCG. I've talked about it before, but now finally being able to play it in the TCG or for the TCG as well. But who knows, Ben 10 might get banned by then, probably not, but the OCG I believe still has 3 ban 10, not sure, or was it restricted or limited on their most recent, or like their upcoming list, not sure. But yeah, anyway, I mean, going from 2 cards to this, right, you have again Herald of the Ultimate, the bigger one. You have Masquerina for the potential interruption, like Unicorn, maybe Appaloosa as well if it's needed, even though you're controlling Herald, and of course double Eva sent because of Beatrice, right? And again, very similar to the OCG, that's quite scary. It's even though the deck, and I feel with the new support like Fafnir and your Herald, the deck might not be the most competitive deck. It's of course very good, but I mean it's difficult, right? We might have a new format by the time you're getting the new support, but you know what I mean. The deck is still vulnerable to like Nibiru, as you see here, but mostly Troll as well. There's still Heralds that could potentially negate Trolls, same for Call by the Grave and Instant Fusion for Millennium Eyes Restrict, but that's obviously not enough. You want stuff like Cross out, but yeah, no clue when we are getting that in the TCG. And the Herald was definitely a good top deck, hopefully, sending the Herald of the Arclight from an extra deck to the graveyard and, get the snowball effect of the other cards as well, right? But nope, not the case. I've seen, and this is one of the reasons why the OCG list or the OCG players started to drop the emergency, the cyber emergency from their main deck, because again, one of the reasons being Droll. I kind of feel the same. Maybe I should drop the cyber emergency for maybe more Drytron bodies, Drytron monsters. This way you're not so vulnerable early game because of the potential Droll, right? But yeah, I mean, obviously that needs more testing, and who knows, Droll might not even be main decked by the time Drytron will get this, most necessary push. Standard opening move again, the Gamma is fine, I can just negate it with Herald. Beatrice is going to send a second copy of Eva from my deck to the graveyard, so this is like 3 negates, right? Yeah, 3 negates left with the Herald, Beatrice on board, and of course Masquerina Interruption, either going for Appaloosa, for Boral, access code if you have that, or Unicorn obviously for the bounce. Those are all definitely options. Yeah, at this point I was still playing access code, but I eventually went for Boral, right? But is it going to matter? Yeah, it could. Putting stuff to defense, I mean, both have their advantages, right? Second copy of Fafnir, yeah, you definitely want to go, 2 is fine. With the rank 1 beast, the Lyra one, basically just fodder for Zeus. I'm still playing the, what is it called, Meteor? The Drytron level 12, I believe, 4k attack. Couple of reasons. As you saw, the Cyber Angel package is still quite small. Not sure if I should keep main decking it. I mean, well, Ben 10 obviously, but the other one, I forgot the, what's it called? The one that gets the ritual spell back from the graveyard, right? Or, searches a ritual spell. You know which one I mean. The level 6, right? I think it's not needed anymore, because again, before this you're running stuff like the Megaliths, and you know, Herald itself now can make itself a level 6, which is basically the second monster needed to go for Beatrice, right? And I don't think you need to run maybe more Cyber Angels, because that's basically the thing. You're running more Cyber Angels because of Natasha. Again, Natasha is a crazy card, and as you saw here, I just scooped up a troll. Yeah, OTK. I did have and I eventually dropped the tactical talents because of it. I dropped talents in favor of the droplet, because it's a bit more versatile. Again, opening Fafnir, but the Nibiru is lurking in the background, right? Not sure. Oh, okay, I can negate it. Yeah, the Herald is there, and that's okay. That's I guess the benefit that this deck has is that Herald is very similar to Gamma, even though, you know, Gamma does have the disadvantage that you can't control any monsters unless it's Lambda, but Herald obviously doesn't have that, and it's searchable off of Eva, and you know, Eva searches as now more targets to search, like with Herald, and that wasn't the case if you were main decking the Manju Senju, right? Dark Ruler is cool, Miscellaneous Source is discarded, but you know, that's where Heralds or the small Herald package can come into play. And Miscellaneous is indeed going to get negated by the first Herald. Not really sure if there is a way to get at least 2 that. Well, now, because of, you know, 1 Miscellaneous was already benched, so I don't think there was an option here unless I'm missing something. But long story short, able to put up the Millennium Ice indeed, and this should be game. You can just get those free searches, Fafnir as well, sending Delta, I think, from my deck to the graveyard, getting the Natasha Reborn, getting some life. That's crazy, right? If you think about it, the fact that its effect is not once per turn, you can keep gaining life points, keep, you know, like snatch stealing your opponent's monsters, and plus use them for something like a Link upgrade or get Natasha back in the grave thanks to a Drytron. Yeah, I don't need to explain why. It's still a ridiculous card, and one of the reasons why I'm still main decking like 1 extra Cyber Angel monster, but I don't think it's needed in the long run. Lost Replay going second this time, and I see my hand that's decent. I mean, Diviner is okay. Droplet is definitely needed going second. Natasha is cool. That could definitely help out, especially again going second. But Virtual World is going to have like the most delicious board with Tzolk'in, Crystal Wing, Dragoon as well, and I believe their level 9 is going to be on the field, at least be summoned eventually to the field also with the Chuche, I believe the name is a trap card. That's basically the perfect setup, right? The perfect setup for Virtual World. So what can I do? The thing is that I am putting the Entis in the extra deck, so potentially you could send it to the graveyard with your Herald, potentially pop something. That's where I eventually go for Droplet first, negating the 3 most important cards. Not sure if I should have negated the level 9, well then again, its Macrocosmos effect could hurt. So use Alpha, search Band, and go for the Zeta. I get a search, but what is it going to... Oh, do I have Natasha? I think so. So Fafnir using the effect for Gamma. Yeah, again, some standard plays. I think I should be going for... yeah, getting the beneficial ritual spell again from the deck. Going for the second 6. There it is. So Beatrice again hits the board. And already used Gamma, but Eve. Okay, getting beneficial searches. And again, getting the ritual spell back. Going for Natasha. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this should be game. Less, of course, a potential Nibiru. Not sure if I can go for Herald. Probably not. No. Already used up those ritual spells, so go for Boral Sword. And yeah, this should be game. Even though both Dragoon and Crystal Wing are negated, but Natasha gaining some, you know, beneficial snatch steals. And I eventually can go for game. So, I mean, it was cool, but again, going second, stuff like Droplet is needed. Talents, probably not. Droplet is a bit better, but same for Dark Ruler, right? This is the current main deck, but and also one of the reasons why I'm packing a couple of more low level or level 6 or you know, like low level ritual monsters because of preparation of rites, right? to give that card more targets, but the build definitely needs work, but it's something to try out. I'm not main decking the Pot of Prosperity for now, but that's obviously something you can definitely main deck. Same for Black Rose, right, in the extra deck with like your level 6 Herald of the Fire, you know, Diviner, and any level 1 Drytron would do it. Okay guys, this is it, thanks for watching, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out, peace.